Hello, my lovely viewers. You're welcome once again to this amazing channel. So, excuse me. Let's solve together, okay? Let's find the value of x. It's actually not an easy one, but yes, we can do it together, right? Okay. So we are asked to find the value of x. First, let's put this in the same base. This can be written as 3 to the power of 3, right? Now raise to the power of x minus 3 to the power of x is equal to square root of 12. Now when you have a to the power of m raised to the power of n, it can be written as a to the power of n raised to the power of m. Okay, yes, it's allowed. Now we are going to do that here. So we can bring this in and take the 3 out. So we write 3 to the power of x raised to the power of 3 minus 3 to the power of x is equal to square root of 12. All right, now we have 3 to the power of x, 3 to the power of x. You can call it something. Now we have y. Let's say, let y be equal to 3 to the power of x. All right, so that means that we can write this as y to the power of 3 minus y is equal to square root of 12. Now we have square root sign here. The only way to remove it is to square both sides of this equation. So we can write y to the power of 3 minus y squared is equal to square root of 12 squared. Okay. Now when you have a minus b squared, this is equal to a squared minus 2ab plus b squared. Okay, so we can solve that here, or we can apply that here, whereby our a is y to the power of 3 and our b is y. So it's going to be a squared, that is y to the power of 3 squared, minus 2ab, 2 multiplied by y to the power of 3 multiplied by y, plus b squared multiplied by y plus b squared, that is plus y squared, is equal to what? 12. So we have y to the power of 3 times 2, because a to the power of m raised to the power of n is equal to a to the power of m times n. Okay, so y is this same thing as y to the power of 3 times 2, which is 6, minus 2 multiplied by y. Now we have y and they're multiplying each other, the same base. Okay, so when you have a to the power of m multiplied by a to the power of n, you pick one base and you add the powers. So exactly that is what I'm going to do here. This same thing as y to the power of 1. So I'm going to pick one base, which is y, and I'm going to add the powers, which is 3 plus 1 to give me 4, plus y to the power of 2 is equal to 12. Okay, so we have y to the power of 6 minus 2. Okay, now minus 2y to the power of 4, or just minus 2. Okay, minus 2 is same thing as minus 3 plus 1, right? Because 1 minus 3 will give us minus 2. So we can rewrite or replace this with minus 3y to the power of 4 minus 3y to the power of 4 plus y to the power of 4 plus y to the power of 4, right? Plus now y squared can be expressed as 4y squared minus 3y squared. I'm going to show you why I'm doing this, because to factorize this, you need a common factor, and this is the only way to get the common factor. Yes. So I'm going to replace y squared with 4y squared minus 3y squared. Okay, is equal to 12. Now let's find a way to bring them together and get common factor from any of them. But before that, have you hit the subscription button? If this is the first time you're seeing us, you've not, so yeah, hit the subscription button. Please hit your subscription button, turn on your notification bell. If this is the first time you're coming across this amazing channel, we upload videos every day, so tune in at your convenient time to watch for new uploads. Okay, and please give us a thumbs up if you're actually enjoying this video, which I am 100% sure you are. Thank you. All right, now like I said, we are going to group this in such a way that we are going to get a common factor. But before that, we need to bring this 12 in. So we have y to the power of 6 minus 3y to the power of 4 plus y to the power of 4 plus 4y squared minus 3y squared minus 12 is equal to 0. So we have y to the power of 6 minus 3y to the power of 4, okay, then plus y to the power of 4 minus 3y squared. Like I said, I picked this and this. You are going to see why, because I'm seeing a common factor between this and this. And I'm going to bring this and 12 together. 4y squared minus 12, all right, is equal to 0. Now, time to factorize. So this is what we have. Let's bring out y to the power of 4 from here. So we have y to the power of 4, open bracket. When this is divided by this, y squared will remain. When this is divided by this, 3 will remain, right? Plus, let's factorize y squared here. When this is divided by this, we have y squared, minus when this is divided by this, we have 3. You can see that we have the same thing. Yes, that is the reason. Now here we are going to factorize 4 out, so that this divided by this will give us y squared, just like this, and minus 12 divided by 4 will give us minus 3 is equal to 0. Now we have established a common factor. We can now factorize that out. So let's factorize that out. Excuse me. So if we do that, we have y to the power of 2 minus 3, open bracket. When this is divided by this, y to the power of 4 will remain, plus when this is divided by this, y to the power of 2 will remain, plus when this is divided by this, 4 will remain, right, is equal to 0. Now that simply means that we have two brackets that we are going to equate to be equal to 0. So we have y to the power of 2 minus 3 is equal to 0, and y to the power of 4 plus y squared plus 4 is also equal to 0. All right, so from here we can see that y squared is equal to 3. But recall that we are not looking for the value of y squared. Neither are we looking for the value of y. We're actually looking for the value of x. Now we are going to get the value of x right from this place. Okay. So what we are going to do now, permit me to clean this. I'm just going to leave this one. Okay, all right, sorry about that. Now I'm just going to write this somewhere. Y to the power of 4 plus y squared plus 4, right, is equal to 0. So I'm going to clean everything right now, because my intention is to solve this one, which is y squared is equal to 3. So I'm going to write that now. So we have that y squared is equal to 3, while the second is up there. So y squared is equal to 3, but recall that y is equal to 3 to the power of x, right? But y is equal to 3 to the power of x. So we can replace y squared with 3 to the power of x squared. So we have 3 to the power of x squared is equal to 3. So we have 3 to the power of 2 times x is 2x. Okay, I believe you understood what I did there. Is equal to 3. Now we have our variable as power. All we can do is to use logarithm to get the value of x, right? So we are going to introduce log. Oh, sorry. Logarithm is not necessary. Yes, why do I say that? Because look, we have the same base. So logarithm is going to just be another waste of time. So this same thing as 3 to the power of 1. So since we have the same base, we can equate the power. So we have 2x is equal to 1. We divide by 2, divide by 2, and we have that x is equal to half. So this is the first value of our x. Now let's go ahead and get the second value and the third value and the fourth value of our x. All right. Now see what we have. We have y to the power of 4 plus y squared plus 4 is equal to 0. That's what we have. Now we can write this as y to the power of 2 squared, right? Plus y squared plus 4 is equal to 0. Now we can use quadratic equation formula to solve this. Yes, whereby this time around we are looking for y squared, not just y, right? So y squared is going to be minus b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac, everything divided by 2a. So here our a is the coefficient of y squared squared, which is what, 1. Our b is coefficient of y squared, which is 1. Our c is our constant, which is 4. So we have y squared is equal to minus 1 plus or minus square root of b squared, that is 1 squared, which is 1, minus 4ac, 4 times 1 times 4, which is 16. Everything divided by 2a, 2 times 1, which is 2. So our y squared is equal to minus 1 plus or minus square root of minus 15 divided by what? 2. Alright, that means we have two values of y squared here. The first value is y squared is equal to minus 1 plus or minus, now this is same thing as square root of 15i, right, divided by 2. That is the first value of y squared. Yeah, now the second value of y squared is going to be minus 1 minus square root of 15i divided by 2. Alright, now notice something. Notice that we have complex values there, and because we have complex values, this is not going to work if we want to find the value of our x. Recall that the value of our x that our x has is what? Is power. So in this case, because what we have from what we have here, we have to introduce log to both sides of this equation in order to get the value of our x. And there is no way you are going to get the value of a complex number, log of a complex number. Log of a complex number is going to give you an undefined value. All right, so this particular one is rejected. So this side is rejected. That means that the only value of x that is valid is what? 1/2. Thank you so much for watching, and do have a lovely day.